We're back. Time to Angel game. Yeah, I'm playing this to Angel game. I think we're nearly Angel game. We can do it.
Mr. Fisk has a fleet of boats.
Okay, Willie.
You are not done out there.
Remain calm and have your money ready.
I'm Laurel and you're Hardy.
Another fat joke. A hopelessly dated one at that.
Get him over.
You got it, and that's all that matters.
I suppose, from your childish point of view.
Get him over.
So what's the deal, Tubby? Why are you all humanitarian now? I've never known you to lend anyone a helping hand unless you were gaining something from it.
When this is said and done, who will the people remember as their savior?
Get him over.
Me?
No, fool. Me, Wilson Fisk. When people remember me standing tall against the coming apocalypse, my tower being a beacon of safety and hope in this chaos, I will be the most admired man in New York. I am at the very center of what will save this city.
Your mother.
I don't believe that. Everybody knows you're a crime boss.
People love a story of redemption, boy. Maybe I'll run for mayor.
Your mother.
You are so full of it. Really, really full.
The city is going to owe me, and I always collect on my debts. My associates report that there are pods that spawn these creatures.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Destroy them.
What?
Well, I guess we just can't have nice things.
You are wasting precious time.
Alright, I'll go smash pods. You stay here and gain weight. Kingpin.
See anyone
Ah, Spider-Man. How wonderful.
I can be nice if you can be nice.
One does not get where I am in life being nice.
One doesn't get to where you are in life without eating a few hundred donuts a week.
Fatty!
In the interest of personal gain, I can easily ignore your childish jokes.
Little bro is queso.
It's quite obvious to everyone that you are indeed a master of personal gain. A waistline like yours is quite an achievement.
Oh, Peter's fucking hilarious.
Yes.
Quite the hero, aren't you? Our city is being destroyed, and you save the day by insulting me. Very nice. Even after you came to me for help.
Hey, I'm here because the Tinkerer stopped cooperating. For all I know, you put him up to it.
For all I know, you and your black suit are part of this alien invasion.
Fuck. I can actually agree with him, eh?
This is a friendly reminder from Wilson Fisk Industries.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I do kind of agree that maybe, just maybe, I was being a little offline. But people say that's when he's in the buffet. Well, you made me feel like an asshole.
You have to pay.
Ah, there you are. The perfect man for the job.
Don't try to pretend you like me. It creeps me out.
Ugh.
You misunderstand. My associates are under attack by creatures possessing electrical powers. And I don't want to risk anyone valuable.
Electric powers.
This is a friendly
You've been
reminder
saving that
from
one,
Wilson
haven't you?
Industries.
Get there quickly, or else they will be turned into more of these hideous things.
Wilson's Fisk.
Your mother.
Hard at work.
Okay, anything else? 30, 40 burgers to go?
What the fuck does that mean? And why is it so funny? Oh. Get rid of the subtitle. Let's go, lads! Is this where I jump off in the Welcome to Jungle field starts playing? Welcome to the jungle, fun and games. It's all where it's like a people where you find if you want to sing. Welcome to the jungle, hey, jungle. Welcome to the jungle, you know what I shall say, you know what I'll say. Is that it? What are you picking yourself? Huh? What do you pick up? Oh no! Although Vixie's a part of something, doesn't he? Let me show you where you're part of my fucking best! Bitch! Cat! What's she doing? What was that? Why was there a random just jump? Black Cat! Cat! What are you doing, baby? Oh, missed you, baby! Black Cat, you speak? I know you can talk. You ain't stiff, though. Catch his hands, bitch! Take one, bitch! What'd she do? Cat, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Nice work knocking out these crazy things, but this isn't over.
What?
You mean there are more of these guys?
That's right. Better hit as many as you can.
Okay.
While you're at it, you might want to try stopping these things at the source.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, that was easy. What upgrades do you want to buy? None of them. Okay, for $1 million, what do you do with it? Are you spending 5? Are you spending a night with Springtrap or a night with Nightmare Freddy? All way after me. Yes. Is it Dead by Daylight or Classic Springtrap? Classic Springtrap. Alright. If I just look at him and no blink, I'll win. So Springtrap. I don't know, they'd both be impossible, because remember, it's 5 singular nights. All night. Oh, you said 1 night, didn't you? Oh, well, I meant 5 nights. I meant 1 night, but I realized, what if you did have to survive 5 nights, like in the game, huh? Well, the first night will be Springtrapless. I'll just get a complete cardboard skeleton to myself, place him in the office. Springtrap will be fooled. I mean, yeah, I'll get door locks and turn on the lights. It's like, for all we know, we really don't know how smart William is. And with Nightmare Forever, I'm just getting door locks and turning on the lights. No, I mean, William's smart, but we don't know how smart Springtrap is, that's what I'm trying to say. And remember, Springtrap is probably, a little dumber than William. Well, okay, wait. Can you pause recording? Let's go! I haven't checked my vaccine status. Yeah, you see that? You see that? What do you want me to do? Okay. Dudes, I don't have the time to fight you all. And I really don't need to fight you all. I did the math. I don't need to fight any more of you. Where are they? Oh. Hey Luke, I haven't summoned you in a long time. Wanna join it? Something, doesn't he? Come on, let me see what you're truly made of, you bitch. Cheers, bitch. I wonder what happened to the light though. There's no barrel. Excuse me, sir? Okay, I realize. I need to send him away. Hang on, bitch! Skadoosh! Skadoosh. That's how you do it, bitch! That's the Spider-Man way! I'm Spider-Man! Oh, you gotta... Spider-Man that expects it all to work out for you. You do not ever fuck with Spider-Man. And I fucking mean that. You listen to me, okay? Having to play your games. No games, okay? Man to man. One-on-one. Winner takes all. Life's on the line. Show me that you really can fight. See? That's how you can do it. You can't even fight. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh yeah! Black cat, you need my help with. I swear, if it's like a fucking... Wait, do I get black points for doing this? Look, if I become black, I'm not gonna help you. I'm sorry. them easy. Okay, here we go. Wrong button. Okay, jump on like a witch. Alright, fixed it. Oh, let me show you. Bitch. Whoa, why do you touch what? Touch Accurate's toes. Wait on, bitch. Wait. Yes, he's gone. Maybe I have to just need to show the lighthouse now. Talk to me, baby. Why are you only attacking these babies tonight? You make me go crazy, crazy. I swear I honestly hate all these truckers. Can you stop acting like a trucker? 1, 2, 3, 4, talk to me, baby. I guess it's like I walk crazy, crazy tonight. I might even say it's like it's a hobby. Well, you might tell me what I'm saying. I say, are you saying the same things? Jump in the air? Yeah, we're jumping these guys. Literally jumping on board to fight them. Like, I've never seen a fight so graphical. Tough. Yes, bitch ass up. I didn't think I'd go out. You're kidding me, I think it's crazy. Wait. Okay, let's see what's next. Come on, I'm a masterpiece. You might even say it's a masterpiece. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm first on this one. I don't know if I'm weak. Talk to me, baby. You're my only CLO frog to me, baby. Oh yeah, yeah. Come on, go crazy, crazy. Oh, come on, it goes out. Keep on open. Now see that before pollution. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, well. Oh, come on. Let me see how fast you shoot up. That's not it. Come on, bitch. I don't feel that bad for wasting it here. One, two, three, five, talk to me, baby. Come on, I swear you frogs to me, baby, tonight. Yeah, come on, it goes crazy, crazy. Come on out there, you come on, keep on talking like you keep on talking. Bitch, come. Come on, that's where you talking, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Ask me not keep on corrosion. You see it's like explosion. Now, we need a new one. Okay, let's see. On my hand, words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song. Let me play forevermore. You are please be true. In other words, are we not gonna question the black cat thing? Nah, let's not pretend the black cat didn't just come here. Who? Man, you crazy. I have a feeling. How the f did you get here? We are not pretending your ass didn't just appear in the middle of this mission after I clearly said, no, it ain't working, girl. Nah, nada. Fuck that shit. I ain't going for pussy. Nah, I already got pussy at home. I don't take that white pussy. That's too old. I go for a ginger, a red pussy. You know what I'm saying? Red, rawr, a tiger. Rawr. Okay. Fill my heart to song. Okay. That was extreme. I'm sorry.
You're back already? Miss me?
Black cats, baby. I can't have this like fucking bitch. Now leave me. Fucking hell! Oh my ears. Shut the fuck! Please let us talk.
You're back already? While you're at it, you might want to try stopping these things at the source.
I just did that!
Great. Don't these things ever take a break?
Wow. Not even a response to my witty humor. I see you. Don't worry, I'll see you.
symbiotes are spotted and see what's what.
Alright, I see you, I see you. Pussy, fight me face to face. Not so scared. Shoot your scared ass off anyway. Oh, you scared too? You okay? Let me tell you, you're okay, bud. I was scared for a baby. That's what I do. Bitch. Paper. Wait for me. Yo, I am wearing a Michael Jackson black suit, so I might be saying, it's on 50! Oh, we'll see. Oh, quiet. What the fuck? Man, what the fuck? What the fuck is all that?
Those cops are more trouble than they're worth.
Let me show them why I'm so good at it. That's close.
I need to take out these
Oh, come on. You gotta try a little bit harder. Oh, try. At least try. Is that it? Get off your high horse, Wallies. Get off your high horse, boy. Let's fight like men. Come on, Echo. Fight like a man, little business. You look like a sloth down on trees. Oh, listen. Focus on the main target! This is too easy, buddy. Keep it for you. Alright, dude. First, you ain't Turbo.
You just sent my legion to the street. You must be stopped.
Hello, Bill. Thanks, it's Angel Echo.
You're giving away your whole evil scheme.
Hey, we're taking away from you. You know, you don't want no opinion to say they save the day. They rule the day. This is your job, dude. Oh, go on, play me like a man. That's how much power you have when you're smashed against the wall like a little bitch. Come on, show me your power again. Oh, don't think you've got power. Tony. That's cute, that's real cute. I'll give you a chance to apologize. Shit. Did I lose?
The pods are the key. Protect them at all costs.
Why would you announce that in front of your enemy?
Trouble then they'll come.
Hey, bro, they got something for your money. You know, usually the bombs fight back. These guys don't. I'll give you a chance to apologize for what you said, Steve. All you have to say is, I'm sorry, Daddy Spider-Man. That's all I want. And then I'll give you a chance to nice to survive. this it? Fucking balls. Well, this is what I call pod racing.
I need to take out those pods.
I'm sorry. We have to break the pods. Now this is what I call pod racing. Let me see how it's done.
I bet you it will.
Electro, this is pathetic. I really, and I mean really, fucking love Spider-Man. And by the way, speaking of Spider-Man, he got moved. There's Spider-Man, 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 actually no, and Spider-Man, and also Spider-Man, and who's he again? Spider-Man. I have a lot of Spider-Man in my fucking room. My room basically became, my background basically became a hyperfixation art piece on Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. He's so amazing. He's so spectacular. He's so good. I love Spider-Man. That's the other one. Okay, guys,
Pods are more trouble than they're worth.
Is that it? The damage thing in our match, the wall crack, which pisses me off. Bitch! Sit down.
No!
That will make it free! Walking even later. I need to defeat the Panzer now. Like, that's just using clothes. I have to punch the Panzer. We have a choice. Do I be a baddie or do I be a goodie? I have to do the right thing. By the way, Spider-Man's fucking drowning. Now let's pick the good path.
Come on, Electro! Fight it off! Do it! Give it everything you've got! Electro. Max.
Get away from me! Scott! My sister!
That's all. Okay, well that's a bit disrespectful. Okay, that's pretty cool. Sadly, I can't use him, but hey. Well, that was fun. Poor Shocker, Lola. He doesn't deserve it. But so easy, right? I didn't even die once that boss battle. You were a difficult boss battle, my young lady.
You did it, Spider-Man. This area is clear.
This is a long way from over. I better head back to S.H.I.E.L.D. You get back to Kingpin. Be careful.
I can take care of myself.
Yeah, you can. I take your ass, but you can't. I don't care what you say, I won, you lost. You know. Nothing else. Okay, so let's go back. Almost heaven, New York, where the wire you go, quieter it becomes. New York roads, take me home to the place where I belong. Liberty Mama, West Virginia, New York roads, take me home. Studios try to take over world peace. I tried it for back with all I've got else. New York roads, take me home to the place where I belong. The symbiotes, yeah, they try to kill us. New York roads, take me home. West Virginia, and you must all your eyes say, take me home to a place where I belong. New York City, country roads, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Alright, so yeah. Let's go. Right, here we go. Let's go. So far away from me. I got a win, yeah, got a win for me. Oh, Black Widow, here you are, buddy.
What do you want, Spider-Man? Spider-Man, I have more air assets available, but no one to spot targets for them.
What?
I bet you just volunteered me to be the eyes on the ground.
Our targeting systems cannot distinguish between civilians and the symbiotes.
Really?
I must admit my spider sense makes me perfect for the job.
Then get out there. The fighters will contact you.
On my way. So what are you doing here? S.H.I.E.L.D., I mean.
Cleaning up the mess you made.
Oh! Hey now, don't blame me for what Venom was...
Correct me if I am wrong, but Venom got his black suit from you originally, no?
Hey, we're not going back that far. Because if we're going that far, I went to Battleworld. If we're going that far, I went to Battleworld with you guys. So if we're going that far, little lady, you listen to me. This is all your fault. Fuck you, bitch. Shut your bitch ass up, honestly. Yeah, I gotta ask her genuinely, why is she so mean? Oh, shit, sorry. Yeah.
So, this is a mess made by you.
Fuck you.
If you want to take the long view, sure, this is my responsibility. But I was doing my best to straighten it out before you...
Before S.H.I.E.L.D. came to do what you could not.
Your mother.
You and me, we're never gonna be friends, are we?
Most observant.
Fuck you.
Evacs are green. APC birds are in flight. We need to prep the LZs.
Well,
Explain military speak to the poor, confused superhero.
You've done your job, and now we can get the people out of New York. We have flying armored personnel carriers at the ready.
That's great!
There is just one more thing.
always one more thing, isn't it?
I need to go risk my life a few more times?
There are several rooftops that need to be cleared so the APCs have room to land and board evacuees.
I see. I'll get right on it.
Let's go, Black Widow. It's a Black Widow, baby. I'm gonna swing up. I'm gonna swing up. I'm gonna swing up like a Black Widow, baby. Come on, run, Peter! Run! Come on! Just making sure we have the recommended volume. Okay, so let me say, this is gonna be a fun one, okay?
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. APC 019er. We see you down there, Spidey. Protect those civilians in the park until we can land, and then we'll work together to get them to safety.
What?
I'll build back up, Spidey.
Go advance and fight me!
Now! Spidey, the symbiotes are attacking. Get over there and help out.
Yeah! Hang on, bitch! Come on, Moon Knight, let's kick the moon shite all these guys! Let's see, okay, I'm gonna take those notes.
Ready when you are. Get him over here safe, Spidey.
Get him over here safe, yeah.
Keep up the fight. Jump right back for everyone else.
What? Quick! Yo, catch us, bitch!
All right. There's more symbiotes out there.
Yo, Vince has made us something, doesn't he? I like how calm this guy is. I love how calm this guy is. He's just walking. He doesn't care about symbiotes or shit. He's just like, nah, bro. I'm gonna walk here. Rose Gora.
Good. Civilian secured. Escort another one over. Bring another one over, Spidey.
Yikes.
We're at capacity. Drop off this load and come right back.
Hey, yo, Rose. Oh, come on, no more, no more. See what?
Attack the symbiote, Spider-Man, now!
Just go up
Down,
there.
Randy, for evacuation.
fuck with me, little bro. You don't fuck with me.
Look out, Spider-Man. Symbiotes are targeting our friendlies. Spidey, the symbiotes are attacking. Get over there and help out. Spidey, get rid of the symbiotes before they get our guy. Good. Civilian secure. Escort another one over. Attack the symbiote, Spider-Man, now! Drop these guys off in the safe zone and get back.
Hey, wait, take me over. Really? Hey, it's back to normal.
Alright, Spider-Man, looks like we got some more civilians on top of that building. Plenty of symbiotes on their way up. Protect the civilians and we'll get down there to evac them as soon as we can.
How'd they get up there?
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Hold tight. Get down to there as soon as we can. Alright, ready for another one in here.
Let's see how much you can punch. Come on, Ben, show me it. Show me what's done to Julio. Oh, you think you can fool me, can't you? Sorry, dude.
Look out, Spider-Man. Symbiotes are targeting our friendlies. Send one over. Spider-Man, help us protect him on the way over. Spidey,
Yeah, I get it. You really want me to help you?
we got symbiotes in range. Keep them away from the evacuees.
Fuck, bitch.
Bring another one over, Spidey. Bring one more over, Spidey. Drop off.
triceratops around here. As long as S.H.I.E.L.D. keeps flying, I can rescue more people.
Alright, so... So, I can't believe it. We did all 500 symbiotes. Oh, Black Widow, you're welcome. I am like the Van Helsing of symbiotes. Yeah, because he hunted them down. He's a monster hunter. You probably don't know who Van Helsing is, do you? Yeah. I should have expected that answer. Still, let's go. Nah, you probably know who he is. He's in Marvel Rivals. I assume you play Marvel Rivals. You know, considering which channel you're watching. And if you don't, you should really play it. I assume you play Marvel Rivals, considering what YouTube channel you're watching. But if you don't, you really should play it. It's an amazing game, man. Now, why haven't I played it? I've already played it. But maybe I'll do a video just as the Spider-Man characters, okay? On this channel. Okay? Okay. I gotta fix this microphone. Yo, I'm back! Back! Widow!
Good job! Now keep taking out those symbiotes.
What? That was it? What was it? Oh wow! What? I beat 500. I beat 500 of them for just what? Oh, okay. Thanks, princess. Well, excuse me, princess.
Excuse me, princess.
That was bullshit. I'm not even making a joke. To be fair, I'm talking about a game doing a little boring. I could always just use the black suit. If I want the game to not feel dull, I could just use the black suit. But I would never. Like I shall fear, dance with me now and tonight. I'll see it all now.
Hold on, this run.
Let's go.
Symbiotes are targeting our friendlies. All right, we're ready for another one in here. Spidey, the symbiotes are attacking. Get over there and help out. We got symbiotes in range. Keep them away from the evacuees. Let's do it. We're ready for the next one.
Go! Stop being lazy! Please go! Bitch, what the fuck are you doing?
We're at capacity. We'll drop off this load and come right back.
Bye! I have no purpose now of killing the symbiotes. None purpose at all. Little do you know, I've got my special bar up to the max. I am drinking tar, swinging high. I will bloody fly. You can't defeat me. Not tonight. This will be Where's the one, guys? Okay, that's cool. Well, guys, where's the one, guys? Okay, let's go. Little do we know they try to beat me, but they can't. It's like Jeopardy. My love is and they shall see. They wanna fuck with me. They can't. I'll make them all die. Dance with me, come on, now let you see. You see how much I know. Try to be
Civilian
like
secure.
I am don't care how fast.
Attack the symbiote, Spider-Man, now! Spider-Man, don't let protect him on the way over. Spidey, get rid of the symbiotes before they get our guy. Bring another one over, Spidey.
Dude, get over it, we have to go. You're gonna get oofed.
Spider-Man, cover me!
Go, then, bitch.
That's all we got room for on this run. We'll be back.
Assholes. What a prick. Black Widow, fuck you for that shit, bitch! Okay, I'm back.
What do you want, Spider-Man? This black suit of yours, it is alive, yes?
I don't fucking know.
So far as I know, it's a symbiote. It lives off me, but it also gives me additional powers.
Yeah, but I don't need those. Yeah, but I don't need those powers, baby. I don't need them.
You are sure the relation is symbiotic and not simply parasitic?
Nah.
If it was a parasite, it'd be harming me, rather than giving me strength and reflexes.
See?
What?
I am wondering what your plan is, should you discover that the suit is not as beneficiary as you think.
I'm not using the suit!
It's not going to come to that, okay? Look, I know how these things work. It's not going to come to that.
I have an urgent mission for you.
You do it! You're a superhero! You have guns, you have skills, you have training, you are lazy! You are lazy! Let's go.
Are you saying all that other stuff was not?
I am saying that you will go out at once to assist one of my combat teams that is under attack by flying symbiotes.
Wait, let me hear it. My combat teams. Where the fuck is Nick Fury?
I see. Free trip to Vultureland.
You are my only available asset. Get there as fast as you can.
I'll add it to my to-do list. Bye.
I haven't...
Huh?
Shit! Oh fuck! Where the fuck? What the fuck? Where'd you go? Where the fuck did you go? Oh fuck! I'm sorry. Let me just check something. where it shouts to flip 1, 2, 6. Shouts to flip 1, 2, 3, 6.
Available asset. Get there as fast as you can.
On my way. Even though you called me an asset.
You know, I'm kind of glad I didn't miss that because fuck you! Because, you know. Oh, shit, volume. Teleporting, bitch! Let's go! Okay, let's go! Take off, bitch! Okay, let's go. Hey, go away from behind, guys! Come on, guys! Guys, go away from behind! Fuck away! Quick! Honestly, fuck up! This guy's a robot! Dude, this guy's Why not just give them frequency guns? And I know. But come on. You don't have a gun which can make a loud frequency? Or flamethrowers? They exist! Seriously! Use some more weaknesses! I don't have to be everywhere at once, bitch! Let's go! Oh, shit, volume, sorry. I will swing as fast as I can. I will swing, make all these last men. Spinning farther when I am free. Needs to go. These were brains, somehow they will die. I swear, joy and show. Fucking cool! Let's go! That was easy. Well, how are you, buddy?
The combat team is safe, but our work is not done.
I had a feeling.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. I have a feeling. Ooh. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. I got a feeling. Woo! Silence. Silence. Silence.
Spider-Man, there is a large concentration of these creatures nearby.
Let me guess.
Right, knock down the flying symbiotes.
You must destroy the source of these creatures.
Let me guess what's gonna happen.
You discovered the pods that hatch these flying things?
I'm afraid so. It must be destroyed at...
Oh, sure. Nests just make more symbiotes.
Sorry, but why are we speaking? What? Dude, why'd you do that? Right, here we go.
You must destroy the source of these creatures. Discover the pods that hatch these flying... I'm afraid so. It must be destroyed at once. Sure. Nests just make more symbiotes.
Shoutouts to Nikki LaGamer. Nikki LaGamer. Come on, I wanna upgrade! I wanna upgrade! I have to beat up Fertile. As if beating up something like... Really? Fertile? Fly, my pretties! Fly! I hate the flying bugs. I don't get the flying stuff! Fly, my pretties! Ew! Gross! Ugh! I ain't caring about your time, your fucking... Dude, please let me just get a flying... Just let me get a flying one! Better if I stay higher, so that way I can never get these. The only sponsor fucks were probably in the air somewhere. Yep. It's for America! Fuck yeah! Spawn some enemies! flight you take, every wind escape, every chance you break, every swing, every flight you take, I'll be right again. I will show me you're strong, but you won't be all alone. As the Spider-Man is on my playing man, because I know the truth. Take it all tonight. Well, they got Ocean. They try to run away. I guess I can't play fair. Those games too. Let's go. Oh wait, think back, bitch. You learn before you fucking do with me. Oh, we're together now, huh? Yeah, fuck you for even know this, alright? Look, 30 is a lot, guys. We go on it. Right? Oh, fuck that. I'm not helping Kingpin. I'm not making a joke. Where the fuck are all the symbiotes? Right. You know what's next, okay, wait. What's next? Snyder first. Snyder first. Crypto dies. Crypto's dead. Rest in peace. What the fuck? Who kills a dog? What the fuck? Where the fuck are the fucking flights? Where is flying fox? You really think there would be lots of flies? Since they can, you know, fly? Alright. He's flying bombs, who's lost? Hey buddy, I got something for you. Man, that's confusing. Let's go. On, birdie. Okay, let's see. You might ask me why I don't use buddies in these situations. Well, the reason I don't use buddies and I call partners in these video game buddies. The reason I'm not using buddies is because if I use them, they're gonna go attack the enemies and potentially kill them. I need to do that, not them. So I just go with my own skill. Oh fuck yeah, come on. I noticed I had some upgrades I didn't remove, so I removed them. Oh, Birdie! Show me how strong you truly are. Alright, let's see. You don't know, do you? Oh, I think you forgot who you're messing with. I'll show you. Fucking hell! Shut your bitch let me tell you later. Here we go, right? Oh well, all I need is 10 more vultures. Endless! Bitch! Oh, don't think you're Optimus, come on! You must collect your dues! Bitch! I'll see you later! Alright, we're just gonna get... If we get 3x3, I'll get, few left. Guys, that's on the air, guys. Only dolphin voice Okay, we're gonna win this, I swear. Where are you? So, sorry. We're gonna do this, okay? Right, I don't know what we should do. I don't know where the fuck we are. I just assume we just keep going until I appear, right? Just show up, please. I don't have all day. Fuck all the way! Fuck me! Would it be nice if we older, then we wouldn't have to wait so long. Wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be so nice if we could older, then we wouldn't have to wait so long? Wouldn't it be crazy if I thought that? Wait a minute, I think I can do now. I don't have to hold back on you now, so I guess this is a final now. I'm not gonna get that much. So wouldn't it be? Older, then we wouldn't have to wait so long. Wouldn't it be nice if I then I wouldn't have to wait so long? Didn't wanna fight later. It's really what you want to say. Oh wait, I got some for you too. So wouldn't it be so nice if we could hold it? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long. Wouldn't it be nice if I could find even before me? Oh yeah. Do you see what I see, baby? Do you see what I feel? It's all good. Oh, let me show you. Okay, now we need just one more. Wouldn't it be so nice if we could hold it? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long. Wouldn't it be nice if it was right? Wouldn't it be so nice if it was good? You wanna fight, but you just can't win. You wanna fight, you gotta win. You gotta survive. Tell your friends about me. You gotta live. Tell your friends about me, about a spider, about a man who fucking destroyed this whole sick operation. Yeah. Alright.
This area has been cleared of the infestation. Good work.
Thanks. I'm heading back to S.H.I.E.L.D. to see if Black Widow needs help.
I'm gonna swing from the buildings, from the buildings. just a stronger man without being a self-machine. Would I even fight? Would I even fight? Tell me, what should I even do? Myself anymore. Who should I only be? Do I trust these dreams? I don't even know. I don't even see it anymore. Tell me what's wrong. Tell my story. Tell me when I don't notice the end. I'm gonna meet my friends. I'm not complete. Tell me complete. Really want something that can be meat. Don't you hear me? I don't really want to look at the front. I just wanna
Get the engineers back on those barriers. Tell the pilots on standby to grab a rifle and deploy on the line. If we fail here, there's no retreat. I want every man who can fire a gun to limp, crawl, or drag themselves out here to hold this line. SHIELD is the last defense for all of Manhattan. Maybe for the entire world. Stand ready.
Wow!
That goes for you too. The 3 gates are the most critical point of our defense. Damn it! They're attacking the gate emitters. Spider-Man, take them out before they destroy it.
Yes, ma'am!
Black Widow, I have something to say to you. So you're telling me you would send disabled men to war, but not a woman? So, let's say we have a full healthy woman who can use a gun, or a disabled man. Why are you so fucking sexist? Black Widow, what the fuck, dude? And yeah, I think women should be in the military too. No, I don't think men should be risking their lives fighting for wars, and women shouldn't. Now, personally, I don't think anyone should go to war. But if men are forced to, so should women. We're all humans. I don't think any gender should get a placement above the other. I think fair is fair. If I'm risking my life, you're risking your life. Okay? Okay, I just want you to know, I'm not talking about real people. I'm talking about the video game. The video game. Video game. Video game. Not real. Stay with me now. Video game. I'm talking about the story of the video game, okay? Not real people in the real world, just the game, okay? Okay. And in the game, female civilians even fight for themselves, so... Black Widow, you're wrong. You're an example of how women can fight. The fucking female civilians can fight. We don't know if any of SHIELD's members are female. So all I'm saying is, Black Widow, can just be better, man. Be better. Ugh. Chucky Milk. All I'm saying is, this is a video game. I'm talking about a video game. Okay? Video game. Alright. And to all the women who are in the military, thank you. And to all the men who are in the military as well, thank you. Look, what I'm saying is, if you're in the military, thank you for serving our country, and thank you for everything. Look, I'm sorry, that's just Loki. I'm not talking about real people, okay? I feel really bad. I'm talking about the video game. Okay? Let's go! stop him? Is anyone gonna stop him, huh?
Perimeter damage detected. Reinforcements proceed to damaged area immediately.
Wait, zombies? What? What? I think that was an on-camera double take. It said zombies. This game was meant to be a Marvel Zombies game. This game is about zombies, dude. Playing Spider-Man. Okay?
Alert! The safe zone is under. I can prevent the enemy from taking the safe zone.
Take that one, bitch! Oh, funny? Oh, yeah. Funny, bitch!
We are under attack. Please stay clear until we remove the threat. Stand by for further
Yeah, there's no way I lived that. Oh, so me and Symbiote Spartan Show. So I weakened myself, huh? Oh, that's fine. Well, that says peak Spider-Man. What the fuck was that about, eh?
What do you want, Spider-Man?
Okay, bye! MJ! Oh, there's it. Wait a minute. Is this the start of a game? Can we go back to a start of a game? Mary Jane, I'm coming! I really thought we would have fought for him, sure, but hey, we didn't. Happy when, happy now, happy when, but it's happy here and happy now and happy happy here and happy now and happy when there is no end, it's only just the end. There is no end. Happy here and happy now and happy when. Hey, Spider-Man is giving these fucking symbiotes stink eye while he's running past them. Come on, let's go! I'm coming, bitch! Oh, MJ, just pick a more. God, MJ, just pick a more harder place to run to, eh? Status 100%. 100%! Bitch! Woo! Okay, let's go. Sorry, wrong button. I'm back, MJ! I'm back!
out to SHIELD headquarters?
Oh no? Widow, we're gonna evacuate everyone out of Harlem.
You expect these people to fight their way to the other side of Manhattan?
What?
So how do you use this?
Yes, if we have to.
I think I got it.
This is suicide.
Got it. Everyone is getting out. SHIELD has a beacon to repel the symbiotes. We'll open a safe corridor. I have to get to Wolverine. Just take care of MJ for me.
You know what? MJ can take care of herself just fine. I still have friends out there. Luke and I are gonna go get them, and then we're gonna get out of here. Aren't we, Luke?
Okay.
Wow. Just be careful, okay?
What? Oh, that's flat. Take me to church and I worship like a dog on Saturday night. I could tell you my sins, but you could sharpen your knife. I believe what everybody could know. Good Lord, you're gonna take me tonight. Take me to church and I worship like a dog on Saturday night. I'll tell you my sins, but you could sharpen your life. Yeah, you tell me what you can tell me tonight. Take me to church and I'll worship like a dog on Saturday night. I'll tell you my sins, but you can sharpen your life. Everybody good Lord, and I can tell you goodbye. Take me to church and I'll worship like a dog on Saturday night. But I'm not a bad man. I just wanna do the best, and I don't know why. I feel like I deserve to die. Take me to church, you might die my evil. I don't know anymore. Can you tell me who I am? Is this mask up? Is this mask my face? I don't even know why the fuck I feel like such a disgrace. Take me to church. Right. Take me to church. Oh, shit. And I'll worship like a spider on Saturday night. I can tell you my sins while I will symbiote. Tell me I'm a real man, I claim to be, or I'm not a man who I am. Tell me right now when I listen to I'm a man. I'm a man who saved the day, or I'm a man who ruined it. I don't even know what I am anymore. Can you please tell me the floor? Take me to church and I'll worship like a spider every night. Tell me your sins so I can get my ways. I don't even know anymore. Come on, Peter, it's right there. Just take off the suit.
Wolverine was at a church of all places. He figured out that the symbiotes couldn't stand certain sounds. And of course that would include me if I used my own symbiote. How could he stand that noise? What's the deal here?
Made a little trap for the creepy crawlies. They come to get at the parishioners inside, but then I ring the bell. It stuns them. Then I can chop them up by the dozen.
We've got to get these people out of here. Maybe together we could keep that bell going, then clear out enough symbiotes to open up a landing zone.
Try hitting that bell. Good enough.
Hey, what's good enough for me?
They should pray a little louder inside.
I've heard of fighting inside a church, but I've never heard of fighting on a church.
We almost seems like we planned it.
The next night's one for fun.
Coming closer by the second.
Get out of my city!
Alright, calm down.
This villa's way too quiet!
Why can't this symbiote
Next night twice as much!
Did you pray today? Is this the best you can do?
Bring it!
Shit, to the other side, guys!
Getting close. Show those things who the real Spider-Man.
Go! Go!
Leave!
That's it! All aboard!
We got company! I got it!
Just hit the bell!
No!
Just hit the bell!
Finally! I'm the biggest guy in the bar.
What?
Come on, Spider Kid! Let's see what you can do with some of these arms.
Wolverine, no! You've got to get that thing off you!
I'm just getting
And you
started!
blamed me for using it! You fucking hypocrite! Wait!
Wolverine, listen to me!
Oh, this little bro think he is, huh?
Come here! I'm gonna cut you!
Wolverine! Logan! Come on, man!
Oh yes!
Calm down, will ya? Jeez, bro!
First time we met.
Be that as it may, I'd rather so excited to try to kill me right now.
I'll destroy you, bitch! Why are you running, pussy? Ah, shit. This boss is actually quite fun and also surprisingly difficult. Don't forget about when you try to fuck my train, you fucking freak! Hey, it was a freak! It was a freak! Go back! you are, aren't you? Remember your short ass ain't doing shit. You want to this guy in the water? My face is doing the thing, my dudes. Square attack attacks people, folks. Oh, bitch, find me face to face with. Oh, fuck me. Is there no other sequels? What are we doing? Bad boy, help me! I bet this is going to be the end of the mission. Whenever there's a mission, it usually goes... I believe this is going to be the end of the mission. Whenever there's a mission, it usually goes by threes. 1, 2, and 3. So this would probably be no different, right? It's probably gonna... It gets better, what's it? It's probably gonna go by threes. Oh shit! Okay, let's go. okay? I told you. Oh, I was wrong. Come on. Guys, that's it, okay? Let's go home. Let's see how strong you really are, big ass bitch. Oh, Sparky over. Hey, Sparky. There we go. You don't fuck with Spider-Man. No. Where you running from? Back, Mary Jane, or whoever's in the bus. I mean, I think it's Mary. First of all, poor Moon Knight. Is that Mary Jane in it? I assume it's Mary Jane, but it might not be. So, I'll continue calling the person Mary Jane. Come on, guys. Let's see how strong you are, huh? Let's have a look, see who's winning, huh? Me! No mercy, Spider. David. Bitch. Take that. Please, just let it be it, okay? We're done. We're done. What the fuck? Okay, we're done.
Convoy is in safety zone.
MJ?
MJ! Cage! No! 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 You! Where's Luke Cage? Girl with the shotgun! What? Answer me!
The intro!
I never should have let her go!
Let me guess. Spider-Man saved everyone, but the ones he cares about the most. Some hero.
Shut up. No. I promised.
That's so badass with this shit.
And that brings us up to date.
Ha! We did it!
Searched for MJ. Found her. Then lost her again. And worse of all, breaking another promise. I Had to use that thing one more time.
If you see anyone,
That's so fucking big!
One more time!
Peek! Ha! Well, the end. What do we do now? We kick with Charlie's bad guys! We kick that into symbiote? Fuck no! That was only a waste bit of my power!
Somewhere inside that symbiote is Black Cat.
Oh, I knew it was Black Cat. I was inside Black Cat. Oh, you think you're tough, don't you? What? Tell me you're freaking tough, aren't you? Fucker! You're dead! Come on, let's see how strong you really are, bitch. Take one, yeah! Yeah, do those little jumps, because you're scared now. Scared. Okay. I don't need the boxes. Fuck you, assholes. Unbelievable. I did not need the black suit for any of that. It was so... I didn't need the black suit for any of that. That was so fucking easy. Mary Jane! I'm Black Cat! You're mainly Mary Jane! What the fuck is that? Ew. Pussy! Pussy! Go away, you coward! Pussy! Pussy!
There you are, my love.
Felicia! You need to fight that thing! You need to...
I've missed you.
It's very sweet! You crazy!
Step on me, mommy. Black Cat, I don't want to hurt you, but this is the end, girl.
Oh, I'm gonna win.
What a pussy! Need your booties to fight me? Nah, what was I expecting? You did it once before, didn't you?
You can't keep doing this, Felicia! Stop it, Cat!
Take one, bitch! I don't love you, girl!
Your new friends are awfully antisocial!
No, coward! You become a fighting!
Trying to eat balloons!
Just a little love nibble.
Felicia, while I admit you have a lovely singing voice, everything else the symbiote does for you, it's really unattractive.
Fine, I'll snap your spine.
Why'd you say like that? Fine, I'll snap your Why'd you whisper Fine, I'll snap your spine. Why? Pussy? Such a pussy ass! You guys think your ass is going? Or you guys just went to tangents? Black Cat, I want to tell you, Thank you, Mary Jane. What? It's like Spider-Man 2000. Oh my god. It went full circle. I'm gonna cry. In Spider-Man 2000, the first mission was helping James Jonah Jameson not to die by a boss battle. In this mission, you help Mary Jane not gonna die by a boss battle. I would cry. I would fucking cry. I'm not joking. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna let Mary Jane die first. I wanna see what's gonna happen. Wait a minute, Mary Jane, look! I'm on the black suit, Mary Jane, I'm on the black suit! She fucking died, my gosh! She's invincible! She's bow! Ba-ba-bow! 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 Having Mary Jane help you in combat is really cool. You know, I gotta admit, I may have my issues with Mary Jane, but this, hold up, this is peak. Having her actually, I'm not joking, this isn't for pun, it's amazing. Spider-Man. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's amazing, it's great. Having her help me discard whatever we do. Discard whatever we do. They can take all the way. Discard all we away. Discard is take your tail away.
Did you just shoot me?
Treyarch, thank you for the block, first of all, and thank you for regeneration. Thank you for Glippardies. Treyarch, you were cooking. Thank you. Just fucking die, will ya? I'll search up until this ever let her died. This is the end. Okay guys, I know Mary Jane won't die, and I realized she can't stop. We'll just have to keep the show back
That's it! That's what I need!
Tell me, is that it? That's it, bitch? Come on, say it to my fucking face there,
Reno! Oh, Spider-Man!
That's it. God, how much symbiotes? One word to destroy.
Like that?
Yeah, take Quattro out of enemy.
That's it. That's what I need.
I think it's gonna die. I mean, I want to see it die. Yikes. Type 40 would have just continued, like, yeah, okay, she's dead. Who cares, right? She's dead. Okay, time to walk in!
Doing this, Felicia!
Bye, Felicia!
That's it.
That's not it, no! We ain't even half done! Oh god, you think that's it? Oh, you sweetheart, you sweetheart! Jeez. They seem like good kids. I won't say it. Yeah, I really should have said to Electra, I'm sorry to hear your sister died. Let's give him 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Where are you, pussy? Excuse me. You're really strong. You'd be able to win this. And who's winning? Boom! He didn't go into those kids! Please try! I can watch that one all day. I'm sorry. I just had to wait. I had to wait a few seconds. What? They changed the button? That wasn't even a joke problem. That wasn't even a joke problem. She went fucking flying! Oh, well done! Mary Jane's still on the side.
Felicia!
Can
you hear me?
I screw up.
No, easy.
Peter! I'm so sorry. I can't help. Stop.
Felicia! Felicia!
Felicia!
What a dumbass! I'm just saying, Felicia cannot. No, we're not doing that. We're good guys. We're good guys.
Hurry!
You're going to make it.
He really loves you. Come back to me.
You know I will. At least I hope I will.
Don't say that. Oh my gosh, that was peak.
Reminder, while Shield is cutting line, please do not push. Against dialyzed equipment. Remember, the only one on contact, the only one who cares is Wilson Fisk.
Did he get rid of the power aspects? Yeah, he did. The only one cares is Wilson Fisk.
Yes, your money has been wired. The device is in place. Now begin the detonation sequence.
What are we waiting for? Set this off!
Status report. Are we at go?
Damn you, Toombs.
Oh no. Lieutenant Miller, come in!
You will. I'm sure all of you can see and hear me. I've easily defeated your pathetic forces and have cut the data link to the Tinkerer's little toy.
Toombs, what do you want?
We are so much more than Adrian Toombs, and we have but one demand: Spider-Man. And he knows why. He carries part of us with him. In fact, he is the reason we are here at all. This one's no longer useful. Good day.
I'm calling in an airstrike.
We need that building intact!
Hey, he's right. This is about me. It started with me, and now I'm gonna end it.
What?
What is that thing?
Close enough.
Take him, my children!
That was so... All I'm saying is, that was the most terrible lip syncing I have ever seen. You can't just lip sync that badly. You know what I'm saying? You can't just lip sync that badly. Okay, let's see. See that? Vulture, you fucking dead, mate. You fucking dead, mate. I don't think we're gonna fight Rhino. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fly, my pretties, fly! Vulture, you're the easiest boss to get. What makes you think you're in silver now? Fly, my pretties!
Spider-Man.
Like you how? Old, smelly, crazy?
I said, is that all you can do? Maybe I was expecting a little more. Maybe I was just being greedy. Sorry about that, I just lost.
Your friends will be of no help to you.
I hit him a bit off camera, I'm sorry. I accidentally hit him off camera, I didn't see the camera's off. I said, was I expected to hit or was I just being greedy? Now take this, Vulture!
Melodrama in bulk? No, I'm on the other team. I really wish you guys would have picked shirts rather than skins.
Get on, bitch! I think the game's carelessly.
Now I'm your waiter? You really are seeing
Knock them out of the sky!
Losing control!
Where are you, Vulture? Vulture, you're still so easy. How? You should at least try to be hard. Even with single to still use the full manual version.
You haven't aged so well over the last couple of hours.
Bitch! I think I lost. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go. Circle. We're not pulling a Spider-Man free where I kill you, okay? How did I lose that? I'm sad they didn't give us a good fill-in chance.
You think this will really stop Venom? He's far too powerful for Tinker's little toy to hurt him. Set it off, and your power will be gone. Gone forever. Remove the detonator. Embrace the power the Dark One gives you.
What? Bro, stop being stupid. Yeah! Fuck yeah! I'm a hero. This is the end. Sandman? Fuck yeah! Yeah, this should be alright. We did it! We actually did it!
Everybody, calm down!
Why is this woman walking so normally?
Spider-Man, the device appears to have worked. We are... Venom! He's on the helicarrier! Crew compromised!
Hey!
The situation is dire, Spider-Man. I will transport you to the helicarrier at once.
Thanks, it's a little out of web range.
Thanks, it's a little web range! Please let me just have the option to pause for a second. I need to pause. Thanks, it's a little web range.
I fear the only way to destroy the creatures is to destroy the ship.
Sure, crash the helicarrier. Any suggestions?
A series of carefully placed bombs would start a chain reaction, destroying the ship. You will find bombs in the hangar deck.
Great, where's the hangar deck?
Behind those massive locked doors. I could hack those open if it wasn't for those anti-jamming defense emitters. Take those out, and I'll be able to hack through.
Take me in. I'm gonna end this right here, right now.
Good luck, Spider-Man.
Fuck yeah! I can't put the web shoot. I can't change. You press the button. I can't change. I can't change. Wow. When they said you can't change, they fucking meant it. Fuck yes! Fuck yes! Fuck, I love this. I love this. Well, I think we all know what we gotta do. We gotta fight. I will turn the cameras on then! I told you I don't need the suit! Look at me now, suit us! I mean, not like why, I don't want to be naked. But I don't have the suit. I told you I don't need the suit. Now look at me now, suitless. I mean, not like I'm naked, because that would be weird, but you know what I meant. This is a real superhero freak off! Wait, what? This may be the end, guys. Remember, good always triumphs over evil. Peter, wow, it's very tight game for you. Exactly, you know, get back up, could I? Oh shit, that's it. Did I skip this? It's very well, okay then. Fuck! See that? That's called skill. Learn it. You don't buy that, you learn it.
That's it. I'll pick you up. Oh no!
Oh, there's Wyatt!
are going down! What about the innocent, Eddie? This is against everything you believe! Over my dead body!
I just realized something. Let me show you something. First of all, Phantom should have been lip synced, and second of all, also, Spider-Man's mouth will move. You hear me, you see my mouth move when I'm talking. And when Peter talked, his mouth didn't move. I don't blame him, it's just kind of apparent after you notice it for so many times. I love Spider-Man. I know, you couldn't tell. It's a fact only few people know. I keep it a pretty good secret. Wow, Triarch. All I want to say is Triarch. This is probably one of the best boss battles I have ever created. Not like I like the balls. It's kind of weird. Like Triarch, personally, I love Venom. So this must be like their wet dream. This is their peak. They have created the Venom, the monster, the Venom of Venoms. They love Venom. So this is Venom, 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 Venom. It would have been cool if each head was played by one of their older Venom actors, but that would never happen. But it would have been cool. It would have been cool, right? Just come on, man, fucking over superheroes!
Some help from the inside.
Whoa! Whoa! I should be the real Venom!
You, the real Venom! Come on, Eddie! Look at what you've become! All that I've suffered because of you! What
fast enough! Oh, I pressed the button and I just left!
Staying down.
Hate this.
Maybe we can get some help from the inside.
Brock! Eddie! Eddie, I want to talk to you, the real Venom!
At least I know it's not a straight circle.
Come on, Eddie!
That's where,
Look at what you've become! All that have suffered because of you! Come on, Eddie! You want me? I'm right here! Come get me!
I'm going to...
What? Destroy every innocent life on Earth?
I can't stop it!
Fuck this! Please, say once again.
So tired. Help me!
Take my hand!
Aww. Eddie, I love you! We'll have a choice to be a baddie one last time, or do the right thing. Of course I'm doing the right thing, what are you expecting?
I can't get rid of them!
What are you doing?
Get out of here, Parker!
What? Venom, no!
That's right! My flesh, my mind, my heart. Time to die, like a man.
What the fuck? Rest in peace. Wow.
It took a few weeks, especially with the geniuses at S.H.I.E.L.D. blowing up all the bridges and tunnels. But life came back to Manhattan. Venom was gone, bad guys were beaten and thrown in jail. And for once, things look pretty good for our hero.
Oh my god. Are you narrating?
Hey MJ, how long were you standing there?
I heard superheroes like to do that, but I never thought that you'd...
Please,
We gonna do this thing or not?
if it gets you to forget that you caught me narrating. Yeah, you bet.
That was fucking amazing! That was amazing! Triarch, you fucking won, Triarch! You did amazing! I wonder what happens if I pick continue. Wow. Okay, fuck you then. Okay, bye guys. I will say goodbye. To you, to me, but to someone important. The Triarch. You made some of the best Spider-Man games ever. I don't want to cry. I promise myself I won't cry, but Triarch, I want to thank you for everything you've done. You made some of the most amazing, spectacular, ultimate just games ever. I want to thank you for absolutely everything you did. You, Treyarch, you made a great final send-off. And one great final send-off deserves another. So, let's embrace. A hug. Thank you, Treyarch. I loved your games. Every single one of them were amazing. Each one of them have changed my life. I think for better. Now, Treyarch isn't the only game developer. They were the first. They were the reason all was started. So, I think for you, for me, and for Treyarch, they deserve a round of applause. Treyarch, you did a fucking amazing, and God bless everyone who worked on these games, because these were some of the greatest video games out there. Not the greatest, that's Far Cry 3, but some of the greatest video games ever. So thank you, Treyarch. You really did change my life. Thank you for absolutely everything. When I played Spider-Man 2000 and saw the name Treyarch, I never knew who you were. When I played Spider-Man 2000 and saw the name Treyarch, I never knew who you were. But when I played Spider-Man Web of Shadows, I knew you meant a lot. I'm not saying, because I know Treyarch have done some greedy stuff after this. We're not talking about modern day Treyarch. We're talking about Treyarch now. With Treyarch all of the time I'm playing, so thank you, Treyarch. May your memory of these Spider-Man games live on forever. And please add Spider-Man to Call of Duty. Could you not do this? Okay. Bye, guys.